Well, Senator Chuck Grassley has dropped some interesting information while speaking on the Senate floor today. The Iowa Republican, who was heavily involved in exposing the Biden family's scandals, said the foreign national who allegedly paid Joe Biden money in exchange for government policy decisions also kept audio recordings as an insurance policy. Chuck Grassley cited the FBI FD 1023 form, which is a document that alleges the now president was involved in a criminal bribery scheme when he was the vice president. There hadn't been confirmation on which foreign country this could be about until late last week when Fox News reported it was in reference to allegations between Joe Biden and Ukrainian gas company Burisma Holdings. This also includes Joe Biden's son Hunter Biden, who served on the board of the company from 2014 to 2019. Chuck Grassley, who has now reviewed the FBI's form, said the Burisma executive has allegedly kept 17 audio recordings of phone conversations he had with both Joe Biden and Hunter Biden.
The 1023 produced to the House committees redacted reference that the foreign national who allegedly bribed Joe and Hunter Biden allegedly has audio recordings of his conversation with them. 17 such recordings. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 15 audio recordings of phone calls between him and Hunter Biden. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 2 audio recordings of phone calls between him and then Vice President Joe Biden. These recordings were allegedly kept as a sort of insurance policy for the foreign national in case that he got into a tight spot.
So this FD 1023 form dates back to June 2020 when a highly credible confidential source for the Bureau detailed multiple meetings with this Burisma executive. The source has worked for the FBI for over 10 years and met with this Ukrainian executive for years, starting from 2015. According to the form, which the FBI only recently allowed members of the House Oversight Committee to review, it details how the executive has held on to 2 phone call meetings with Joe Biden and 15 with Hunter Biden. These allegations continue while President Biden has always maintained he has never spoken to his son about his overseas business deals. But Hunter Biden's ties to Burisma Holdings go back a while. He was reportedly paid $1 million a year and, according to his invoices from his laptop, was paid over $83,000 a month to sit on the board. However, from May 2017, after Joe Biden was no longer the vice president, Hunter Biden's monthly invoices from Burisma were reduced to $41,000. According to Senator Grassley's statements on the floor, VP Joe Biden may have been involved in Burisma employing Hunter Biden. According to Fox News' report from last week, it details what a source familiar with the form has told them, and it is not yet public. The article details that what the executive wanted from the Bidens, which was to gain advice gaining US oil rights and getting involved with the US oil company. The article reads, the Burisma executive explained to the confidential source that Burisma had to pay the Bidens because Ukrainian prosecutor Viktor Shokin was investigating Burisma, and explained how difficult it would be to enter the US market in the midst of that investigation. This Burisma executive allegedly told the confidential source that he had to pay both Joe Biden and Hunter Biden $5 million each as some kind of retainer to deal with a number of issues, including that investigation led by Shokin. The sources also claimed that these $5 million payments to both Bidens were done through various bank accounts, so that investigators would not be able to unravel this for at least 10 years. While members on the House Oversight Committee have now read the document, Senator Grassley claimed it has been redacted and that Congress still lacks a full and complete picture with respect to what the document really says. The Republican senator's closing remarks slammed the FBI and DOJ for being drunk with political infection, arguing the FD 1023 form needs to be made public.
Based on the facts known to the Congress and the public, it's clear that the Justice Department, the FBI, haven't nearly had the same laser focus on the Biden family. Getting a full and complete 1023 is critical for the American people to know and understand the true nature of the document and to hold the Justice Department and the FBI accountable. It's also important for asserting constitutional congressional oversight powers against an out-of-control executive branch, obviously drunk with political infection. Remember, Congress has received 1023s in the past, and they've been made public. So asking for this 1023 to be turned over to the American people to read is not an unusual thing that goes on with 1023s. Congress owes it to the American people and the brave and heroic whistleblowers to continue to fight for transparency in this matter and make this document public without unnecessary redactions.